My name is Lamar, and I've been trying to start a blog for the longest, and no one would do it with me. So, and I was like, I don't want to be on there by myself because I don't want to be boring. But I've just decided, like, I'm not about to keep asking for people to blog with me. I'm not about to keep asking for people to talk with me. Um, I really want to talk about what's on my mind. I feel like I just want to be like, this is what's on my mind. I'm going to talk about it. So I'm probably a lot late for a lot of people, but for me, I can't get it off my mind. So I'm going to talk about For Color Girls and the dynamic work of Tyler Perry. Because I feel like people really are sleeping on him because they feel like his movies are one sided or African American story, whatever you want to call them. I enjoy him tremendously. And I think I loved For Colored Girls because I was very much so not into the. Cause I saw the play once on DVD. It was because a teacher of mine back in Texas actually saw it, and so he actually taped it and he allowed us to see it. So when I saw the play, I saw that they didn't have names, but they had colors. So like Janet Jackson was her character Joanna was actually her character's name was Red, or Loretta Devine was not what was her name? I can't remember, but it wasn't her name. It was Green, and so forth and so on. So when I saw the play, it wasn't anything like the movie. It was basically poems, and it wasn't like scenes of poems. It was just like you come out, you do your poem, and it's a little something going on, and then she comes out and she does her poem, and it wasn't like they intertwine with each other. I use my hands and my face a lot when I talk. I'm an actor, so it's who I am. So when I saw the movie, I kind of went in wondering like, how can we turn poems and colors into a movie? You know what I'm like, there's no way. So when I saw it, I was people, the whole cast together, like as collectively, was awesome. But there's something about Loretta Devine, and there's something about Felicia Rashard. Um, there's something about Whoopi Goldberg who scares the hell out of me in this movie. Not because of her character, but because that character is somebody really real in real life, and it just like really tripped me out. Like it was like, wow, she's not playing a character; she's playing somebody. Um, Felicia Rashard, just because I just want to meet her one day. Um, Janet Jackson. Okay, I am and will always be a die-hard Janet Jackson fan. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I will always be a fan of Janet Jackson. And I really didn't too much care for Why Did I Get Married 2, just because I felt like it had nothing to do with Why Did I Get Married 1. And most of the times, sequels really don't have anything to do with 1, but and Why Did I Get Married, it kind of has to because the characters are coming back to what we saw in 1. I love Why Did I Get Married 1. I just really don't too much care for 2. Okay, all that being said about that, I really didn't understand why he wanted her to go crazy in the house and break all of the dishes, and why he was where did it come out that he was a drunk? Like I didn't Why Did I Get Married? Like her husband Malik Yoba was a drunk, and he took all her money. He burned the kids' pictures. I didn't get it, and people were like, "Well, what?" It explained itself. I didn't get it, so I was like, moving on. Um, it was okay. I'm not gonna say it was a bad movie because I like I said I like Tyler Perry, but I just didn't get it. I didn't understand where it was going. I didn't understand where Mike's wife was because he married her. So why wasn't she taking care of her husband? Where was she at? Trina. It felt like Angela and Marcus hadn't changed. Like he got a job, so now change them. Like make it where he's the crazy one instead of her. Any of that. But okay, I didn't get it. So I didn't really enjoy Janet in that movie. And then coming into this movie, I enjoyed Janet for this one reason: her fashion. That chick fashion, from her Louis Vuitton heels to her Marc Jacobs to her Dolce and like everything that chick wore, I was like, she needs to win an Oscar just for what she wore. Okay, but her acting and her storyline, which was really bad. I'm not gonna say it wasn't a bad thing, but eh, like okay, you not to any woman who has ever messed with a down low man or any woman who's ever gotten AIDS from a man. I'm not downplaying it, but it's just like everybody kept saying there was so much Oscar buzz around Janet's name. I'm like, well, she's about to bring it. She really didn't to me bring it. Not saying she wasn't good. She just didn't bring it to me. Um, the Kimberly Elise and her storyline was like my heart, because I already knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't know like it was gonna happen like that. So my heart kind of like bled for that scene. Anika Noni Rose, who played Yasmin or Yellow. Okay, I came into this. I came into her like, okay, why is Princess and the Frog or L'Oreal in this movie? Like, you've never done anything for us to be like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, she's not about to bring it. That chick, no words. Like, I mean, I felt like you did your thing. And I'm talking about the scene, if you've seen the movie, the scene where she's sitting in the doctor's office and he's asking her, well, he asked him, like, did you provoke it? Did you like entice him? And she was basically saying, like, it doesn't take somebody I don't know to rape. She was bad. She was bad in a good way. I don't want people to think I'm saying she's bad. She was bad, like, she gave me what I needed. Um, then there was Loretta Devine, and I think she deserves an Oscar for her role just because of her poem. Somebody tried to walk away with all of my stuff. I was in a relationship when I went to go see this movie, okay? And the relationship was kind of rocky. We weren't kind of working, and I was staying because I felt like this is where I belonged, and we were happy, and we were making. I had this facade, everybody else, and so the relationship really was a rocky start. Like we started off rocky to begin with. Then for us to be together and go see this movie, and to hear her say somebody tried to walk away with all of my stuff. When I tell you, somebody tried to walk away with all of my stuff and a plastic bag under their arm. And I'm not talking about my material thing, not my jewelry, not my clothes, not my shoes, not my stuff that I can go back and get. You tried to walk away with my sex, and you tried to walk away with my self confidence, and me. You tried to walk away with me in a plastic bag. My legs that get me from point A to point. Like I think that chick. Woo! Don't have me preach, because when I tell you, it gave me life. I was like, OMG, like oh my gosh, like you are really giving me everything I need with this poem. Like that's my favorite poem out of every poem in the show. Like I was like somebody. I walked out like you tried to walk away with my stuff. Like you tripping, and it's like, huh? But that's she put you in the mindset of it's time to stop being fake with yourself and be real. Like like we pretend to have this whole facade that everything's put together. You trying to walk away with all my stuff. So to say this, let's just say I'm no longer in that relationship. I'm no longer in that relationship because he tried to walk away with all of my stuff. You feel me? Um, that and Nothing against that person or any, nothing against them, nothing against who they are. Um, but I got my stuff back. Let's say that. This is my first blog, and I just really wanted to just talk to y'all about what was on my mind at the moment. And to get off topic, I know y'all watch my forehead go up and down the entire, like you see that, the entire time. I want to get that fixed. Like I don't know if it's Restylane or Botox, and I want to get my nose done. But they say when black folks get their nose done, it's because they don't love themselves. I love myself to death. But I want my nose to be a little small. You see how big my nose is. Look at that. But my lips are like gorgeous. But no, I'm Kaylon Lamar, and I'm not trying to get famous. I'm not trying to be the next superstar of YouTube. I just like to talk, and most of the time, my friends don't want to hear me talk. So I just come talk to YouTube, and if these don't go anywhere, it's fun. Just know I got them on camera. So if you do watch, please respond. Please, by all means, give me your opinion on the movie. Either Why Did I Get Married To, or For Colored Girls, or anything else. I'm very animated, as you can tell. It's just who I am. I make facial expressions. I talk my hands. I talk my face. So I'm gonna be doing a lot more of this. That's about it. Okay. Bye.